We are learning more about two Alabama students killed in the New Orleans terror attack.
Funeral services have begun for one of the victims, and the family of the other young man, an Auburn student from Montgomery, is speaking out tonight. WDHN's Christian Jones joins us live in the newsroom now with the latest. Christian?
Jessica, family and friends of Drew Dauphin, one of the two Alabama victims, say they are still in complete shock after hearing the news. Dauphin was a recent graduate of Auburn University, earning his degree back in 2023. He grew up in Montgomery and graduated from Alabama Christian Academy in 2016 before going on to Auburn. And according to his LinkedIn page, he had been working for Honda in Birmingham ever since graduating from Auburn. He was a supplier process engineer specializing in crisis management. Drew's family has issued a statement saying, "Our family is suffering more than anyone can imagine." Drew lit up every room he entered. His smile was infectious, and he had the best personality. They also say that they will cherish the 26 years they had with him, and raising him will always be one of the greatest joys of their lives. And tonight, Drew's family sharing that he was there that night, ringing in the new year and celebrating with his younger brother, Matthew.
He was just a great, very happy, just wonderful kid. Just always fun, prankster.
Couldn't stay mad at him.
No.
Little mischievous.
Yes.
But a good kid.
Yes.
Wow. And
I tell you, I want for y'all to realize, or anyone to realize, and everybody that knows Drew and knows Matthew, they were one. The kids, they slept together. They were best friends. Drew lived in Birmingham, but he would go to the lake every weekend to be with his brother. They were just extremely close brothers.
Matthew survived the attack but left the scene without his brother. And today, funeral services began Friday for another Alabama student killed in the New Orleans attack, Kareem Badawi. He was just 18 and had come to Alabama from his hometown of Baton Rouge. His funeral service will take place after his burial, a tradition in his faith. But first, his family gathered for a brief prayer service.
All right, that concludes Salatul Janazah, brothers. Allahu Akbar.
Family and friends gathering at the Islamic Center of Baton Rouge for Alabama freshman Kareem Badawi's funeral services today. And Kareem's father says his son was in New Orleans celebrating the new year with friends at the time of the attack. University of Alabama President Stuart Bell taking to the university's social media accounts expressing his shared grief and support for Kareem's family and friends. Kareem was majoring in mechanical engineering and had just pledged with the fraternity Sigma Chi in the fall, and its members also taking to Instagram saying, "Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family, friends, and all those impacted by this tragedy. All honor to his name." Kareem grew up in Baton Rouge and played football at Escopio High School just last spring before graduating. His coach says he was the type of guy who always did the right thing.
For him to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, you know, that's something that Kareem was never. He was always at the right place at the right time, and you know, very unfortunate that he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And
Coach Burgers remembers Kareem as a role model who always had a smile on his face. And after she learned of two Alabama students killed in the New Orleans attack, U.S. Senator Katie Britt spoke with family members. After speaking with Drew Dauphin's family, she wrote about Drew, whether it was academics or wakeboarding with his brother Matthew. He followed his passions with genuine zeal and unwavering dedication. He pursued his love for mathematics while earning an engineering degree from Auburn, and then turned that pursuit into a profession at Honda. Drew was living the American dream at age 26. As for Kareem, Britt said he was a devoted son and brother whose gregarious personality constantly brightened the day of those who had the privilege to know him, and would go on to say that Kareem had already cemented himself as an uplifting leader and kind-hearted friend in the Alabama campus community. Two young men whose lives were filled with so much promise were cut painfully short, leaving many people to grieve. For now, we're live in the newsroom. Christian Jones, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.
Thanks, Christian. And investigators looking into tips from the public and searching for answers to this tragedy. Stay with WDHN News, and we'll update you with the latest on this case, both on air and online at WDHN.com.